Folks, as I said in a previous video regarding the release of current Tampa Bay Buccaneers, or I guess I should say former Tampa Bay Buccaneers left tackle Donovan Smith, the Buccaneers may be shaking up their offensive line a little bit, and one of those shakeups that could be happening is the possibility of moving current Bucs All-Pro right tackle Tristan Wirfs to the left tackle position. Now, this has been a move that a lot of Bucs fans have been considering or been wanting for a little while now, but at the end of the day, we don't know what could happen. That could be seen, or I believe I see it, as a little bit of a gamble there. Tristan Wirfs has never played left tackle in the NFL. He does have some experience at the collegiate level, but do you want to mess with a good thing having Tristan Wirfs at right tackle and then running that risk of moving him to left tackle? Well, Jason Licht was asked about this at the NFL Combine, and again, when asked on if Tristan Wirfs can play at left tackle, Jason Licht gave the following answer: "That remains to be seen. We haven't seen it yet in the NFL. I think he has all of the traits to do it if that were the case to do it, but we haven't seen any spring practices, OTAs, or anything like that." As I said, that is a gamble if the Buccaneers were to potentially do that. You could do a big shuffle, move Luke Goedeke over to right tackle, move Tristan Wirfs over to left tackle. Luke Goedeke played left guard this previous year, and one thing I do want to say about Luke Goedeke, when Jason Licht was asked on Luke Goedeke's rookie season and how the interior offensive line is shaping up as free agency approaches, Jason Licht said the following: "Well, I think Luke last year as a rookie coming in from playing right tackle at Central Michigan to left guard, which is a move to the other side, which is never easy, started the season off well, but went through a gauntlet of some of the top premier 3 techniques in the NFL. I absolutely agree with that. That was a crazy stretch of play that a young rookie had to go through, and it did eventually result in his benching. He was maybe a bit unfairly evaluated for a rookie. I think he's going to take a big step. We've got Brandon Walton, we've got Nick Leverett, we've got some serviceable guys that I think can get better and that will get better. It's not as daunting as some people think it is. I think we have pieces here that can compete with, but we are always looking to upgrade our offensive line as a whole." Now, I do believe it is a possibility the Buccaneers could move Luke Goedeke over to right tackle. It's where he's more comfortable whenever he did get experience later on in the season playing right tackle in week 17. He did a good job, I think, in most people's opinions. So that is one move the Tampa Bay Buccaneers could make that I feel is a legitimate possibility, moving Luke Goedeke from left guard to right tackle, but you're not going to have a former second-round guy just be a backup right tackle behind Tristan Wirfs. So do you take that extra step and say, hey, we're also going to move Tristan Wirfs over to left tackle? Again, Jason Licht has a point here. We haven't seen it in the NFL. We haven't seen spring practices, OTAs, or anything like that with Tristan Wirfs at left tackle. And do you want to go into those situations without signing a left tackle that you feel like could start if you needed him to before you start experimenting with that? What happens if you don't sign anybody and you just say, okay, let's try the experiment, let's see if it works? And I love Tristan Wirfs, and I think that he could have the ability to be a left tackle, but it's not a guarantee. If you go into spring training, if you go into OTAs and things like that, and Tristan Wirfs isn't doing a good job at left tackle, and you didn't sign anybody or draft anybody in free agency, big question mark at left tackle at that point, and that is a pretty big gamble to make there. So we'll see what the Buccaneers do. Again, if Wirfs were able to move over, I am more on the optimistic side to say that I think that Wirfs could do it and do it well. And I think that if you had an offensive line of Tristan Wirfs at left tackle, you had some combination of a guy like Nick Leverett at left guard, maybe Aaron Stinney if he is brought back, maybe a guy like Brandon Walton, who I thought did some good things last year. You have Ryan Jensen, or heck, even Robert Hainsey at left guard. People don't even mention that. Hainsey played center last year, but he was competing at starting left guard last year before Ryan Jensen got injured. So you have Tristan Wirfs at left tackle. You have potentially Robert Hainsey at left guard. You have Ryan Jensen at center. You have Shaq Mason at right guard. And then you have Luke Goedeke at right tackle, where he's certainly looked better than at left guard. That might be a pretty legitimate offensive line that can get the job done and do some pretty good things. In my opinion, it would be a pretty big gamble, a pretty big experiment regarding 2 of your most important positions on the offensive line and both of your tackles, but It may be something the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have to do regarding their salary cap limitations. But let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions. I would love to hear them. What do you think about the idea of Tristan Wirfs potentially playing left tackle and Goedeke moving over to right tackle and Robert Hainsey moving back over to left guard? I would love to hear them. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions for sure. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed. And as always, folks, I will see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.